friend, how are you doing today? My name is Karina and welcome back to Ready Set Pan. Today's update number 7 for my candle project. Use it up, my wax burning, slightly melting up when you're at the end of the candle. And this is going to be my best update yet. I have so many candles in front of me. I have a lot to talk about. So this is a very good month. I've got some empties to talk about in terms of the candles I've been burning. I've also got a lot in terms of the candles that had just the little bits left at the bottom for the wax melting. I've got some I haven't used yet in terms of the wax melting. And I've got a whole bunch of stuff that's going to be coming in. So let's talk about everything. And we're going to start off with the candles I've been burning. So we're going to start off with honestly a bit of a disappointing candle in Blue Orchard Skies. Pretty sure I kept saying orchid last time. Orchard, like the apples. Now, this one has scent notes of spring apple, soft white woods, fresh orchard air. And compared to the last apple candle I used, which was so good, and I'll show you that one later, this one's just okay. On cold, it was better. Burning, it was basically an unscented candle. So part of the reason I was able to get through so many wax bits at the end here is because I was just refilling this candle constantly. Because if I can't smell stuff anyway, I'm going to put in some additional wax. So that's what happened with this one. So this candle actually lasted a really, really long time because I was just refilling it. And we're at this point here, everything is chunked. I haven't started melting any of this wax yet. So that is a goal met in part 1, and it's going to move into part 2. Now let's move on to my Disney Princess Belle candle. So this one has scent notes of rose petals, sparkling buttercup, and whipped vanilla. So I wanted to participate in the Disney Princess. I have also picked up the Cinderella candle. So I do have that one from one of my Rose recent hauls, and I'm working on the matching body care of the Belle right now. Now this scent, sometimes it was too much. I got tired of it. I got sick of it. Very strangely though, like the candle was pretty good performer for scent throw, and the wax warmer though, there was like nothing. So I have the last third of the wax currently in my wax warmer. But for the purposes of this video, this candle is done. And completely done. Part 1 and part 2. So super excited to have that. Because it was a Disney Princess collaboration, at the end of the year, I might keep that packaging. I'll have to decide. All right, let's move on to my third candle, which is Pink Kiwi Berry. This one has scent notes of sweet kiwi, candied citrus, and sunny orchards. Orchids this time. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're having a day. Anyway, Pink Kiwi Berry. This one was lighter. Sometimes it's that candied citrus note that really came through for me. So this was nice when I could smell it, but a lot of the time I couldn't smell it. So not one I would repurchase. We're all in chunks at this particular moment. Haven't started melting any of it. Honestly, the candle is still kind of cold. I'm not sure if you can tell. I just pulled it out of my freezer to chunk up the wax because I realized I forgot the candle in there. So that's how I get my wax going. This is strawberry pound cake. So of course we have scent notes of fresh strawberries, golden shortcake, and whipped cream. Again, sometimes on this one, I would go nose blind to it, which is unfortunate because it's such a good scent. And yeah, this one I definitely had some sooting going on. So, whoops, burned a little bit too much. I don't think I was trimming the wicks enough. But yeah, this one got really chunked. But yeah, so good. And yeah, as you know, I burn these until they self-extinguish or don't light anymore, and that's when I chunk them up, and I'll put it into my candle wax warmer. So those were the 4 candles that I was actively working on burning. So now let's get into the wax I finished. And again, some of this was being refilled into the Blue Orchard Skies, so I will let you know which ones those ones are, but I did so well. I technically have 6 candles. I'll explain when we get there. We're going to start off kind of in order of use. So last month you saw Strawberry Snowflakes. This one has scent notes of juicy strawberry, whipped cream, iced bergamot. I think I had like a quarter of the wax still in here last month. So I did finish that up. Oh, so good. Such a great candle. We'll definitely repurchase. Loved that one. And yeah, really came alive in the wax warmer. I finally got Snowy peach berry, done. This was only one of like the first candles I had burned and just kept passing over the wax. So this one has notes of sweet peaches, tart cranberry, and sugared musk. All of it is now melted. Very strong in the warmer, a little bit headache inducing. I'm not going to get this one again, but at least it was a fun colored wax, and now I know. So that one, very exciting. Oh, this was so good. This is that apple scent. So this one was the first candle I was refilling into Blue Orchard Skies to try to pull out more of that apple note. This one is Honeycrisp apple with scent notes of golden honeycrisp apple blossom and fresh sugarcane. I need so many of this candle. Oh my goodness, this is one of my favorites. This is such a great one. I need more of it, but I got through that candle. I also got through strawberry pound cake. And again, this one got refilled into the other strawberry pound cake. So again, same scent notes, fresh picked strawberries, golden shortcake, and whipped cream. So now this one is as empty as I can get it. Okay, now I'm not going to open it. Let's talk about cherry blossom pound cake. This has scent notes of cherry blossom, whipped pound cake, and vanilla frosting. Burning this candle, this was like right on the edge for me. Yeah, floral gourmand mashup, not my favorite. But in the wax warmer, this was far too much. Far too much. This gave me a headache. And I can very clearly tell it was this. Because it was one of those weird things. Like this normally what happens when I have a headache. Like it is just kind of there. It doesn't really go away on its own. But as soon as I swapped out the wax, I was in the warmer and got something else, my headache went away. So, yeah. I probably melted about a quarter of the wax here. And then honestly, the rest I just threw in the garbage and just got rid of it. Because my thought process, okay, I can melt it when I'm not at home. But I don't do that. And that, to deliberately melt something that's supposed to be melted for the scent at times when you're not even going to be smelling it, that just seems wasteful. So it's it's also wasteful that it went into the garbage, but at least I'm saving the electricity. So I could not do it. This one, I melted a little bit and then was like, I cannot. Okay, the last candle that is completely finished from the melting is Endless Weekend. So you're seeing I'm getting through a lot of my candles that I was burning last month. This one has scent notes of fresh summer mandarin, sun-kissed magnolia, and blue coconut water. Love this packaging still so much. Better in the candle, but not something I'm going to repurchase. Even though this packaging was stunning, I was a little bit tempted, but the scent, not my favorite. So I got that one done. Okay, I have only 2 candles left that I need to melt the wax of. And I had actually started working on Snowflakes and Citrus. This one has scent notes of juicy citrus, fresh spring water, and sweet mango. So I got through about half of the wax that I had in terms of melting it. And then on one of my more recent candle hauls, so I had picked up Midnight Blue Citrus, which has the exact same scent notes. So I'm going to save the wax that's left in here, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to melt these into it slowly but surely so I can enjoy the candle burning longer, because I prefer burning my candles compared to melting the leftover wax. So that one I had started but didn't finish. And then I did not start melting Mainstreet Bakery, scent notes of fresh banana, vanilla wafer, cinnamon, sugar. So good. Oh my goodness. Oh, same thing. I'm going to be saving this wax because I do have another of this exact same candle, and I'll slowly melt it in. Oh my gosh. So stinking good. That is amazing. So technically only one candle that I did not even start melting. And then of course the new ones from this month. So, hello. Amazing. I am so pleased with myself. Yeah, it really had to do with the scents, because a lot of these scents were lighter. So Endless Weekend, for example, I'd have that going in a wax warmer and I'd still would burn a candle in the living room. So there is that. Okay, so we're going to be bringing in new candles. And the first thing I'm going to be bringing in is actually just the wax. So this was a gift quite a while ago. So this was a birthday gift, a Christmas gift from my sister-in-law. This is one of the Hidden Gems candles in Garden Rain. This was a single wick. This was back when I was terrible at burning candles, so I didn't let it pool out. So it was just tunneling. And then this is one of the ones that has the jewelry in it. So I'll try to wear the jewelry next month so I can show it to you in action. It was a blue ring. And so as soon as I saw the aluminum foil around that jewelry piece, it was like, I'm in there with like pliers trying to pull this out. So this is the chunked up wax. Now there is lots in here. And I had a hard time chunking this wax. I have already melted some of it. I kind of melted all like the scraped little bits and pieces, like the smaller pieces. Plus, you know, this jar is kind of full at this point. So we've got like all the weird shapes. And this is like, yeah, very fresh, clean, rain-esque. So yeah, I want to get it done in spring. This is my okay, not entirely sure. I have one more candle that's not in Bath & Body Works. I don't know how soon I'll burn that though, because it's again another jewelry one, but it's like Aladdin and it's the genie lamp. It's still in its box. It is this one right here. This one is supposed to again have some jewelry in there. Here we go. It's in the Moroccan amber scent. So yeah, the Aladdin genie lamp. You're supposed to get a piece of jewelry in here, and then you can reuse the lamp afterwards as a decoration piece. And I should be all over trying to burn this, but it's like, it's so precious and pretty. Yeah. So that's my only non-Bath & Body Works one. I'm not rolling that in at this point. I'll roll it in eventually, but this is the only other one. So I would like to kind of prioritize getting this one done because one, it's non-Bath & Body Works and it's not my favorite scent. So this one was 70% soy, 25% paraffin, 5% beeswax with a burn time of 26 hours. So I'm going to roll that in. All right, normally I bring in 4 candles to burn. However, this time I'm actually going to bring in 5. The reason I'm going to bring in 5 is because of this candle here. This Bath & Body Works, this is vanilla coconut. This one has scent notes of sweet vanilla coconut waves beechwood. So last month, and also for this update, I had finished burning all my candles, but I still wanted to burn, but I didn't have a chance to film yet because I had other things that had to be filmed first. So I've had a period of a couple of days between those 2 updates where I just pulled out this candle. So I think I'm going to up it to 5, especially because this candle, oh my goodness, it's all the way down there. It is so close already to being done. So this one's not going to take very long. This candle, vanilla coconut, it might be giving me a headache. It might be exaggerating headaches I currently have. I'm not sure, but I am so close to being done. Again, I'm having some of that sooting issue because I'm not trimming the wicks as much as I should be, but like this is a hot, fast burn, and that's why I've made such amazing progress. And I've been burning it for longer periods of time. So that's the first one I'm going to be rolling in for this project to burn. Okay, next one I'm going to be rolling in. This one is a gift, or was a gift for Christmas. This is a 2024 Fresh Cut Lilacs candle. I got suckered in to the packaging that they did for this spring, so I do have a backup of my collection, and I have the I Lilac You, like the Mother's Day I Love You candle, which is very similar to this one. So I need to start burning my lilac candles. I'm going to start with this one because it's the oldest, and this has scent notes of lilac bouquets, dewy greens, and soft spring air. Either I'm going to fall head over heels, or I'm going to start getting real sick of it, or I'm going to have to like really pace myself with it, or I'm going to hate it and never want it again, and then still have 2 more lilac candles in my collection I'll have to get through. But these candles that I'm showing you completely unburnt. I like rolling in new candles to this project, especially because some of these packagings I don't really want to be lining. Vanilla coconut, I was fine with lining that one, though. It's just kind of, it's okay. Roses are my favorite flowers, but I think in terms of floral notes, lilac is my favorite. because people tend to do lilac better than rose, in my humble opinion. So that's going to be the first one I'm going to be rolling in, and I wanted to have it in for spring, so we'll see how we do. Let's move into, this was a Candle Day haul item from last year. So this one is Strawberry Daiquiri. So this one is kind of spring-esque, but also leaning into those summer vibes. This one has frozen strawberries, sweet simple syrup, shot of tropical rum, and zesty citrus twist. So I just thought a strawberry scent would be really nice. Strawberry I see more as a spring scent, but because of like the other notes, I think it leans a little bit more summery. So when we're getting those really, really hot days already, it'll be nice to have. So I'm excited about this one. Strawberry Daiquiri comes out quite often, so I would like to get my opinions on this scent so I know if I need to be repurchasing that particular candle. This was the collection that Fresh Cut Lilacs came out with. It had a bit of a purple tinted glass. This one is very spring, like very much situated in spring. This is Spring Apple, and it is gorgeous. Gorgeous. My third month rolling in an apple candle, and then this might be the last one just because it's very much a spring or fall scent. And I think by the time we get to next month, I'm going to want more of like the summer-based candles. Spring Apple has scent notes of apple trees, vanilla, and sweet pear. I'm so excited about that mashup of apple, pear, vanilla. So we will see how this one compares. At this point, I'm expecting this to be second favorite. So Honeycrisp Apple, then this one, then Blue Orchard Skies. We'll see where Afternoon Apple Picking falls into here, and Champagne Apple and Honey, because I do love those as well. Oh, I hope this one's really good. I only purchased one so far, but I'm just so excited about Spring Apple. And I have to bring in a gourmand, and I do love my strawberry pound cake, but this one I'm going to roll in today just is a little bit more of like that summery gourmand. So I'm going to be bringing in iced lemon pound cake. I have 3 of these candles in my collection, so it's time to get started on at least one of them. This one has scent notes of sugary glazed icing, pure lemon zest, fluffy pound cake, and whipped cream. I do still have the body wash in my collection. So good. I also have the hand cream, and then I just purchased like 3 hand soaps, so I have one from last year too, so I have 4 of them. This scent is so good. This isn't as tart of a lemon as the limoncello one is. I'm a little concerned about the limoncello one because that one just is going so like cleaner lemon to my nose, where this is like lemon baked treat. So I'm so excited. I cannot wait to start burning this one. This is probably the one I'm most excited for, honestly, because this scent is so good and I enjoyed it in body care. And I think it's going to be so good for this time of year. So many candles. Okay, that's the end of the candles. So in terms of goals for next month, if I'm being ambitious, which I think I would be able to do, I want to completely burn all 5 of the candles I just rolled in. Again, vanilla coconut is just so close to being done. So I don't think that's going to be too ambitious, especially because I've gone through a lot of the wax. Melting wise, I do want to focus on Garden Rain as soon as the current Belle stuff is done. And then we'll just kind of see where I go from there and start getting things finished off. Again, some of these wax pieces are going to be melted into future candles. That's the Snowflakes and Citrus, the Mainstreet Bakery, Fresh Cut Lilacs when we get there, because I have backers with that, iced lemon pound cake, the strawberry pound cake. So we'll just kind of have to see how far I get with melting. I don't think I'm going to have as great an update as I had this time, partly because also some of these scents didn't last super long in the wax melter, so it was kind of like a really good month to clear some back stock. So now I get to put a whole bunch of empty candles into my drawer for the end of the year candle empties, and yeah, I might be getting very close to filling my first drawer of empty candles. I've been doing really, really well. All right, so that is where we're going to leave it for today. That is going to finalize my 7th update for my candle project Use It Up, featuring almost exclusively Bath & Body Works candles. So if you've enjoyed the video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Let me know all of your thoughts down in the comments below, including what you are working on burning right now. And I'll see you in my next video very soon. Have a wonderful day.